There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out.
And I am back. Ouch, shit, ouch. Alright, anyway, it was just a stupid phone call. Let's go ahead and continue this. That was how that was how it happened for me as well.
Now,
I could barely see that.
The tumult of trials is about to begin. In which case, I bid you good luck.
I close the compendium in my hand and the worn pages rustle as they meet. By the time it shuts, I'm already far away from that girl. In my absence, the illusion is again in place, giving her the appearance of a human once more. She may consider what happened to be a daydream, and that is quite alright. My intention was to give her an opportunity to awaken to the truth. What she eventually decides is up to her. But that aside, there's something else on my mind. The girl I thought looked human but wasn't. Yeah, she is the second such person I have known. The other girl was a guest of mine once. She too resembled a human girl. I can sense her power somewhere here as well. Most likely she's here for reasons having to do with that girl I met.
What an intriguing event. More so than I had first imagined.
Though I came here on my mere whim, this trip may have been unexpected fruit. Perhaps I'll discover something important. My interest piqued even more now. You piqued my interest, little girl. When I do, the hustle and the bustle of the voices reaches my ear. Is that a cheer? Killer B, y'all. Writing lyrics for this game as well. Anyway, one of the monitors nearby turns on after the cheer dies down. It's showing a Gil. Gil? Oh my god, there's an R in there too. A girl in a school uniform. I was about to say, like, that was a horrible spelling mistake.
Ladies and gentlemen, is everyone ready? It's time to get our program started. I, Reset, will be your commentator. Please, hold your applause. Oh, you're too kind, you're too kind. Well, with things starting to heat up now, the General has a few words for you. The mic's all yours, sir.
The mic. The next person who seems to be a host takes the girl's place.
Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix! Presenting the manliest of all men!
This is more of a to-do than I thought.
I keep watching as a video with some upbeat music plays.
Is this an introduction to the contestants?
A number of girls and boys are introduced at a steady pace. I haven't seen any of their faces before, but they all appear to be Persona users. Each one of them is tagged with a mocking epithet, a mocking. I just heard Naoto say these words. I just don't remember them now. Fuck! I don't remember how to pronounce that. Oh well.
Carnivore who's discarded womanhood, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, the sister complex kingpin. Are these signs of their willingness to cast aside their pride in pursuit of victory? I wonder if they're not casting aside a little too much. This is a rather novel idea.
The video comes to a close. Since I came here on my own one, I am obviously not featured in it. How unfortunate. I catch myself pouting my lips.
Should I officially enter this as well? Oh, but if the manliest of all men are the ones called for, I cannot participate.
There's 3 girls inside this damn tournament.
And again, I distinctly spotted a woman or two in the introductory video.
A woman or two.
Then I shan't concern myself with such trifling details. I shall soldier on.
That's how you do it. I will make my entry. If he turns me down, then I shall resort to force. Very good. My mind made up. I begin my walk through school. Oh my goodness, Elizabeth. She said she's gonna force her way through. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, battles. Oh, where will I find a battle? I look into a window nearby.
Oh my! The host himself is before my eyes.
Before I realize that, I'm already in motion.
Pardon my dynamic entrance.
Someone's here!
Looking around, I see a piano and portraits of famous composers lining the wall. So Teddy met Elizabeth? This must be what they call a music
Please
room.
forgive me for startling you.
Ooh! Who are you, miss?
I am Elizabeth, a mere elevator attendant, albeit one who is currently utterly neglecting her duties.
An elevator attendant? I don't believe it! I'm having culture shock! I wish Junessa's elevators had such beautiful attendants, too!
Excuse me, but may I ask your name?
Teddy! Doi!
Adoy.
I'm
What?
sorry. Would you mind repeating that in human language?
I was saying it normally. Teddy is my name, and I'm a proud bear!
I see. Teddy Bear. You have a rather creative flair to your appearance.
I wish you'd say cute instead. Though hearing a pretty lady like you say so makes my heart skip a beat.
Watching him, I cannot restrain my curiosity any longer and prod his soft fur with abandon.
Huh? What are you doing?
This seems to lack ventilation. How does he breathe in there? Huh, there's a zipper.
Stop! I'm ticklish. Oh no! No opening! You're embarrassing me.
Oh, please forgive me. Curiosity almost killed the bear.
Get it? Get it?
Huh? What were you planning on doing to me? You're even a tougher customer than the kids at the food court, miss.
When I step away, Teddy Bear lightly smooths over his fur to try and regain his composure.
Oh, I had forgotten what I originally meant to ask because of your fine coat of hair.
To enter the damn tournament.
Teddy Bear, though I am a woman, I wish to partake in this Grand Prix.
Huh? I can't help you with that.
Oh, but are you not the host shown in the introduction video?
It's all a huge misunderstanding. That guy's an imposter. Won't you hear me out?
It seems he is faced with some kind of dilemma. I decided to lend an ear to the teddy bear. He animatedly describes his circumstances, but his arms and legs are too short to illustrate his point. His mannerisms are so peculiar that understanding is an uphill battle, but in the end I grasped the basics.
So you realized that something was
baskets.
amiss and came wandering in here yourself to investigate. But you fell into the imposter's trap and couldn't do a thing until a moment ago. You have my deepest sympathies.
Do I really? Anyways, everyone else is on the contestant list while I get the cold shoulder.
Is that so? Then, since we are both outcasts, let us participate of our own accord.
Our own?
May I request a match from you?
That makes no sense at all. What do you mean?
Money match time.
Ooh, maybe a hot and heavy struggle with all kinds of clinches and holds.
A one-on-one battle to the extreme.
That makes no sense. Wait a second. You look a lot stronger than me, miss.
Don't back down now, Teddy.
Oh, don't be so modest.
No, I'm really not.
I'm very sorry, but the deadline for submitting a forfeit notice has expired.
Teddy Teddy must have watched some YouTube videos with me trying to fight Elizabeth. You know what's up.
You're not sorry at all. There are things I can't do, you know. Oh, but on the other hand, if I can try scoring with you later, I might rethink this.
Scoring? I do not understand the term, but if that is your stipulation, why, I accept.
Wow.
Oh, you accept? Woohoo! I'm ready to go whenever you are.
That is, if you're still alive after.
Huh?
Well then, here goes. Your fate is in the cards.
Oh, what the hell, Elizabeth? Calm down. Elizabeth is about to kill the teddy bear. Oh my goodness. Teddy's in some trouble real quick. I wouldn't even say Teddy's in trouble because I suck with Elizabeth. But you know what? I'm about to just spam. I'm about to just spam with Elizabeth. If it works, it works. Final. Stay back. Whoa, he got behind me. That's the first time I ever seen that. Stay back. He can block after that? I wasn't aware he could. Ah, you fucked up. Megadola!
This is our grand finale. I bring you Megadola.
GG, bro. 9,999 damage instantly. I love how they bring up the text bar. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Atlas created one of the most insanely absurd boss fights ever created in a video game, and it goes to Elizabeth. That shit was just stupid. I'm never fighting her. If I ever had to play that game,
Is steep.
if I ever play that game again, I'm never playing it. Or if I had to play that game again, I'm never playing that boss battle.
Teddy Bear, you truly are an intriguing creature.
Hearing this, Teddy Bear springs to his feet.
Are you interested in me?
Though you aren't human, you fight against your fate and wish to be with humans. I have witnessed one other case who bore such a fate in the past.
Huh?
You made a choice and decided how you wish to live. That is marvelous, Teddy Bear.
Marvelous? Me? Does that mean you're still okay with me trying to score with you?
That is not what it means.
Teddy Bear loses his balance for some unknown reason and falls over.
No! The way you shoot down my attempts reminds me of Yuki-chan.
Yuki-chan, is this an acquaintance of yours?
Yuki-chan is a very precious friend of mine.
You have friends.
Actually, everyone who is in that video are my friends. But I can't forgive them for having all the fun. I'll make them buy me a tasty treat for this.
I see. May I ask you something? Who would you consider the strongest among your friends?
She's gonna go right after the strongest one.
Well, Sensei, of course. He's the manliest of all men.
Sensei. If I recall correctly, that is the name of a governing class within a school, wielding the power of life and death over its students. Yes, that does indeed sound like the name of a strong warrior.
Oh my goodness, Elizabeth.
Sensei's our leader.
She hasn't changed since those dates in Persona 3. He sounds strong, but he seems to be unconnected to the former guest I'm searching for. But as Teddy Bear speaks of his friend called Sensei, he wears a beaming expression. They must be connected with a truly strong bond. Inwardly, I am surprised. Though he is adorable, the teddy bear most likely used to be something similar to a shadow. I'm very curious about anyone who could form a bond with such a being. Think about it, that makes me interested in him as
That was quite helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what I was trying to say, damn it.
Once the tournament's over, you should come hang out at Juness sometime.
Juness?
It's a place where Don Yosuke and I work.
Don Yosuke?
It's huge. You can eat food there, and they have candy, toys, and sexy bikinis too.
What a paradise on Earth! It seems there is still much I do not know about in your world. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I must get going now.
Be careful!
And I bow politely. Teddy Bear waves back with a big smile. So she's going after you near Cammy. Damn, they're playing all these Persona 3 songs.
It may have come to this.
I rip back my head and inhale as deeply as I can. And then...
Bring out the next opponent!
It doesn't work like that.
No one heeded my call. I suppose repeating that line isn't enough.
My shoulders sag slightly and I concentrate on the area nearby. I sense an unexpected presence.
There is someone closer by than I had expected. What a reunion this will be. I'm starting to feel tingly.
She's talking about Aigis, I'm guessing. The sham host General Teddy. She called him a sham.
What a fight! No wonder you're an anti-shadow weapon.
I take no joy at all from your praise.
As I move forward, I find myself breaking into a run. Soon after, the voice's owners entered my field of vision. Just as a thought. The unmistakable figure she's a guest I hosted in my life as a resident. If I recall correctly, her name is Aigis.
Pointing your weapon at a monitor isn't very scary. But anyways, your next opponent is...
I must prevent General Teddy from speaking for the time being.
Oh no!
She crashed into the
Old
monitor.
entrance.
She just broke the monitor? Are you kidding me?
Huh? Oh, the monitor's completely shattered. Who would do such a thing?
You did!
A strange intruder has shown up.
Oh my. I thought we were having a touching reunion. How unfortunate that you would refer to me as a strange intruder.
A reunion? I don't recall ever meeting anyone so odd.
She who governs power. Does that ring any bells for you?
Huh? Wait. Are you the one I met in that blue room then? Your entrance just now was very different from how I remembered your behavior, so I didn't recognize you. But you're Eridanus' son.
Eridanus? What?
No.
Eridanus? Who the hell is that?
Elixir? Erengi?
She's trying to say Elizabeth?
In any case, I never dreamed that I'd meet you here.
That goes for myself as well. It's been a long time since I saw you.
How did I just forget a name? That's crazy.
But why are you here? What about your duties of governing power?
I am currently in gross abandonment of my duties.
That was a very straightforward answer.
Considering the circumstances here, I'd like to test your strength as well.
I excitedly flipped through the pages of the compendium.
What? Please, wait a moment. Does that mean you wish to fight me?
From what I've heard, in certain cultures in your world, one lets one's fists do the talking.
True.
Perhaps you could think of it as a sporty, modern, and extreme way of greeting one another.
I don't understand at all.
You seem to have become strong beyond all recognition. I'd like to see your power for myself, to broaden my horizons.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. I am back. So many phone calls. You seem to have been strong beyond all recognition, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's continue.
Will you grant my shameless request?
I still don't understand. But does this mean your wish will be fulfilled if I agree to fight you? If that's really what you want, will you mind if I don't hold back?
I couldn't ask for anything more. I, Elizabeth, will fight you with all the strength at my disposal. Now, let us begin.
Settling matters through a show of force is simple straight. Pardon me. I said that once already. So what was the point of you thinking again? Atlas, man. Alright, let's go ahead and continue this story. I haven't had any breaks. I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight and beat this. No breaks at all. It shouldn't be that long. I don't remember Teddy fighting Elizabeth, though. Not at all. Not during his joke ending, either. I don't think he had a joke ending. Ouch. Stay back. Ouch. If she wants to play the keep away game, I'll play it too. Look at this. The computer's doing it, so I'm doing that shit. Fuck you. Now she decides to come up on me. It's funny because they're both keep away characters, kinda. Aw, screw you! Screw you! Fuck you! Get that shit out of here. Like, let's both shoot lasers and missiles at each other. All match, yeah. Take that shit to Call of Duty, man. Like, seriously. Oh my goodness.
You're strong.
Of course. Aigis crouches down with an annoyed expression.
Oh no, I was surprised myself. It's been a while since I fought with all my power.
Close my eyes and reminisce. Just as I expected, she has grown more powerful than before. Aigis is not human. She's artificial. A mechanical, what is it? Artificial maiden, she said. She was originally created as a tool to accomplish. But by gaining gaining a heart, she forged her own destiny. She did this with the power that can only be gained by those with emotions, the power of bonds. Her nature shifted from one directed by others to one who chooses for herself. She was no longer merely acting but living. The shift caused a miracle and she became her artificial origins to attain it. She overcame her artificial origin to attain it.
I now have a wish of my own. Though it may take vast oceans of time for it to come true. Perhaps one day you will accompany me on the same journey.
What do you mean?
If our destinies truly do cross, you will eventually understand.
Aigis' expression shows that she still does not understand. But that is fine for now.
By the way, how have your friends been?
Huh? Oh, they're all well. Several of them are here right now.
What the hell? Suddenly, a statically voice echoes from the broken monitor speaker, interrupting our conversation.
Testing. It's finally getting through. Hey, you! The one who's not on the roster! Who are you? Why are you gumming up the works?
It's that bear.
If you keep messing with my Grand Prix, I'll make you...
I snapped the fingers of my right hand with a flourish. She blew it off. Too late. I just blew it up. Elizabeth just blew up the monitor.
Oh my! Flames have suddenly burst from the speakers. How dreadful.
And she's trying to play it off.
That was 180% your doing.
That was 180%. Oh man.
Such repeated meddling. It seems I have a bit of a score to settle with the host too. Well then, I will be going now. Please be careful.
Oh, wait. There is a rule in this tournament against the loser of a fight moving on.
Is there? Well, considering that I entered myself into the tournament, I do not think you count as a defeated contestant.
Right.
That is only conjecture, though.
You entered yourself. Yet you're going to settle a score with a host for complaining about you?
Details.
Aigis is like, what the hell? I smiled cheerfully in return and leave the area. Surely that was one of my better
I
smiles.
cannot believe that even Elizabeth's son came to this world. That's it! Her name was Elizabeth's son. I finally remember.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. When I approach the door, I sense power from within.
I sense 2, no, 3 people.
So it's probably the Shadow, you, and Labrys.
What a shame. You gave it a try, but there's no way anyone would understand you. Huh? That is that teddy bear imposter. The student council president is here too.
And you.
Seems the false teddy bear's tone is much harsher than before. Has he been meeting with difficulties lately?
And I look again at what's going on inside the room. A sinister aura swirls around General Teddy.
I'm the shadow. The true self. Goodness, that false teddy bear was actually the girl's shadow. I see. It's true that suffering to this degree could cause a shadow to go berserk and affect its surroundings.
The girl's true appearance has already been exposed. It seems she finally was able to face her original nature. Surprisingly, the enemy forcing the illusion upon her was her other self. I'm glad that she was awakened to her true self, but this is the shocking and drastic turns of events.
At least one of them has to understand how I feel. Isn't that what you thought? The important part is that it's all your fault. That's not true. You want the everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through. You want to see close friends fight for their lives against each other. Because if they do that, then they might understand. You want to make them understand. That ain't true. It's all right, though. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll take care of everything from here.
She said she sensed 3 people in there. Where's the other
I'll
person?
destroy anyone who doesn't understand you and comes to get in your way. Just like you once did.
It's either Rize or you.
Please stop! That's all a lie! You're not me! Finally! You finally said it! I'm finally free!
Oh, they're gonna show this in Elizabeth's story too? Ain't nothing new, it's the same cutscene. We've seen it like 10 times already. Come on. The shadow has gone berserk. At this point, it can no longer be stopped solely by the original person. Worse, the shadow has no more reason to keep his host alive if this continues. But a third person storms onto the scene just as I am about to intervene.
Labrys.
It's a young man in a school uniform. For a moment, I am utterly captivated. What powerful fire he has in his eyes. On the second look, I recognize his face from the video. The Kingpin you. Yeah, no, that's not right. Sister Complex you. No, that sounds even further from his actual name. Narukami, that's right, you
I won't let you hurt her
Narukami.
anymore. If you're gonna keep rampaging, I'll fight you.
Fine! Then you'll be the first to die! That young man is a persona user too.
And that's not all. The sensation is similar to one I encountered Aegis.
His powers be...
He too is a persona who is awakened talent of the wild card. The shadow launches its next attack at the young man.
This opportunity cannot be missed.
This time I enter the room and step between the two.
What? Pardon me as I interrupt this scene.
Who are you?
You! How? I set up walls so you couldn't pass through. How did you get here?
So you couldn't pass through. What is it referring to? Could it mean those invisible walls I bumped into from time to time? I suppose thinking back, I did run afoul of such things along the way. But a little push wall is all they took to pass through, so I barely paid them any heed. She pretty much broke through the walls. That's hilarious.
Such parlor tricks can get stuck.
Stuff them parley tricks. Shadow and the young man both look quite perplexed. Was what I said so shocking? There we go. I take the opportunity to step towards the young man and look him straight in the face.
Are you perhaps the sensei that Teddy Bear spoke of? Someone who has awakened to the power of the wild card through Velvet Room's guidance.
What? Wait, that blue outfit. Who are you?
I flash him a smile and turn my gaze towards the girl collapse. I believe he called her Labris a moment ago.
I see. I feel that I have a good grasp on the situation now.
Then can't you tell you're in the way? Get out of here!
I cannot do that. I came to settle some business I had with you, the tournament's host.
What business?
To be blunt. What business was it?
How the hell should I know?
That was harsh.
It turns out that I do not care about such trifling details after all. My apologies. Please forget my mention of business. Actually, my search for a certain individual has unexpectedly concluded, so we're done here.
Who said we're done? That's it! I'll kill you where you stand!
I wouldn't recommend it. If I may be so boastful, it would be a battle you stand no chance of winning.
No chance. That's what you got.
It's nice meeting you, by the way. I am Elizabeth. Would it ring a bell if I mentioned that I am the one who governs power?
You mean like Margaret?
Oh, do you know my older sister? I see, no wonder.
Stop ignoring me, bitch!
You mad? You mad? I shoved the young man behind me and turned towards the shadow. Oh, man.
Please wait a moment. I must ask the one over there to leave this place before we resume.
It's you who's going to leave!
I was sure that I gave the proper warnings earlier. So it goes. Your fate is in the cards.